Thank you, Monique, for your donation. Oh, she's always on point. Thank all of our anonymous donators. Come on in, fam. Oh, yeah. It's your host with the most. The one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Oh, sitting in the captain's seat today. Ah, yeah. Y'all know the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker. All has been holding this demonstration down. Oh, y'all know y'all need to give him a black hand. I said a black hand. Yeah, dope. Black hand. Oh, yeah, y'all come on up in here. Oh, today is going to be a day of a great day, of a day that you haven't participated in, but you're going to be in it because you participated in it in eternity past. It's for you to last because it's going to be a blast. Now watch. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to tell somebody his session is in. Oh, I can feel the vibration. My hair is trembling. Come on, y'all. Let's make some sounds on sounds. Come on, y'all. Y'all know we amping up. Come on. Invite somebody. Come on, y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The host with the most. The one. The apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Listen. The master teacher been laying that demonstration down. Come on here. He's been talking to you about being God. We're going to continue the same process. We're getting ready to deal with the lie. See, the lie that has confused you about you being who you really are. Can't nobody beat you being you because you God. Don't let nobody clip your wings. Don't let anyone tell you that you don't have power and authority to create and to bring forth. Now, we've been dealing with the 3 P's that bring you to the 4th P. Probability, possibility, potential. And all of them bring you to purpose. Come on. on, y'all know we need to share. Come on, share. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. I'm just taking the time to share, family. Come on, y'all, share. I'm going to do these greetings here in just a second. Everybody, just take a few minutes and share something. Come on, hit somebody up, even if you don't like them. Isn't that something? All right, y'all, I see the Mod Squad in the house. I see you, Stephanie. Hey, girl. Hey, run the Mod Squad. Hey, Monique, thank you for the donation, baby. Hey, Dominique. Ah, yeah. Oh, Elder Gibbs in the house, and they just got better. Oh, yeah. Hey, Cynthia. Oh, come on here, Mod Squad. Cynthia Ford Clark. Oh, we in for a treat today. We're going to talk about what's up, half right. We're going to talk about the lie that we've been told, come on here, that has confused us about us being God. Some of us are confused. Come on now. Some of us are confused about who we really are. As the master teacher taught, we feel like we're just mere mortals. The energy is flowing. Let's get some sounds on sounds going here. Listen, we want to change the frequency. I know y'all have been going through all week because I could tell, I feel your spirit. Before I came in, I was in meditation and I felt the spirit of the people. You're growing tired and weary. This is a season, listen, where you're going to need to find rest. You're going to need to find rest in your meditation and your actualization and in your dream realm and your vision realm. You're going to need to find there. And if you will look at me today, yes, I'm your guru today. Yes, indeed. I'm beat it down. Yes. Come on, we're going to make some sounds on sounds. We're going to get you back to your inner self, where you can hear your God voice. Now, the master teacher talked about, he brought you back to your pineal gland or your pineal gland. That's your God module. That's that module that allows you to be in tune with the vibration of the universe. We've been so misled and confused and discombobulated by the lies. I know that those of you that are on my timeline, you don't subscribe to religion. I'm not asking you to subscribe to religion. I'm asking you to subscribe to the truth. Because, see, religion is that which is absent of science. If you put science back in religion, then you can get to the truth. What is truth? Truth is how things really appear. What is that really? Is that an apple or is that an orange? We all know that an orange cannot grow on an apple tree and an apple cannot grow on an orange tree. Is that correct? So we can all come into agreement that that is an apple tree and that is an orange tree. Then we understand that that is what? The truth, because it is how it really appears. That's what the truth is, how things really appear. This is why we have the truth session. Why? Because we want you to see how things what? Really appear. We're not trying to bring about any type of sleight of hands. We're not trying to use prestidigitation on you. We're not trying to use trickery and deceit on you. We're not trying to use some type of language that, listen, that you cannot comprehend. Comprehend, compound word, pre, and then end. That's right. That which you already knew from the beginning to the end. That's what comprehend means, that you already knew. You already knew. You already knew. You already knew. You already know within you there is something yearning in you. There's something turning in you. There's something that is waking up in you, that's alerting you, that's causing you to become aware that you know what? This is the time and season that I must come forth and become who I really am, and that's God. God is creative. God has the ability to make things happen. This is your season and time that, listen, you're getting ready to make something happen. Because why? Because you're going to begin to understand those 3 P's. You're going to understand what? Possibility, probability, and what? Your potential. That's going to bring you to your purpose. And your purpose will allow you to use what? The possibility of all things. Because those things that seem impossible, because you're getting ready to internalize that you're a God, you're getting ready to bring it to a possibility. Oh, you ain't got to say nothing, but I'm going to talk in here today. Yeah, you right where I need you to be. Prophet Hall, you was in my meditation. Your probability coming online. It is probable because A happened, then because A happened, then B happened, and then because B happened, then C happened. So the probability of it all happening, then A plus B plus C is squared is equal to the hypotenuse that brings us to the square root of a thing, that it can be squared up. You're about to square up some things, come on here, that's been at loose ends. You've had some things that have been loose, but you're getting ready to square them up. Oh, you ain't got to talk to me, but I'm going to talk to you today. Y'all need to tell somebody. Your potential. That stored up energy that you haven't even tapped into yet. See, some of you haven't tapped into that realm of energy that's getting ready to come online. Come on here. And your potential is getting ready to skyrocket. And people are going to be looking at you like, you've never acted like that before. You've never done that before. Why? Because you haven't tapped into that stored up potential. That koach power. That poel power. You're getting ready to tap into those realms of power. Come on, let's deal with some vibrations here. Come on, family, feel it. Come on. Come on, pull on this energy. Come on, it's here for you. Come on, come on, come on. Yalamaha Shomamane Rememan Eman Unyam Wamanya Ulale There's someone having a problem that's having problems in their legs right now. Right now, there's some healing taking place in your legs right now. In the tingling of your legs right now, there's some healing that's taking place. Also, I see someone that's having a hip problem. There's like a hip flex or something in your hip that you're having that problem. Listen, there is the probability, the possibility, and the potential of things happening today. Today is the day, come on here, that's been set aside for you. Oh, it's getting ready to happen. Come on, family. Come on. Come on, pull on energy. Come on. Come on, it's for you. It's for you. Come on, family. Come on, I can feel your heartbeat. Come on, I can feel your heartbeat. Yeah, I can feel your tears. Come on, let it release. I can feel your tears. I can feel your tears. I can feel you. Mbutu, Abaragani, Amani Kaka, Amani Dada. Assalamu alaikum, Ashalom alaikum. Hola, bonjour. Konnichiwa. Ni hao ma. Greetings, family. Come on into the session. I love you guys. I missed you. The master teacher has been holding this thing down. But I just want to speak briefly. I'm not going to hold you long, but I want to speak briefly about something here. How that we've been lied to. And the lie has caused us to be confused about who we really are. We don't understand that we're God. Now, I'm going to say this, and I need to say this, because I deal with a lot of pastors. A lot of pastors come in on my timeline, come in the session, and they'll catch up with it later. They know who I am. They know I'm the apostle, the prophet. They know I'm the host with the most, the one, the cosmic commander. They know that. And they know when they get information from me, it's creditable information. It's fact. And they can research it for themselves, but once they research it and find out it's the truth, they still refuse to tell the truth. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about, because when you start talking about being God, you have to dispel the lies. And I said dispel because a lie casts a spell upon your mind to confuse you so that you cannot see clearly, which is the truth. Because the truth is how what? Things really appear. So what do? They confound you and confuse you with what? Lies. Now, what we understand is, gratitude, daughter. What we understand is that a lie
can never be the truth.
and the truth can
Never be a lie.
Mahat Magundi.
No matter how many times you tell it.
I don't care how many times you tell it. It'll never be what? The truth can only be the truth. You can only truth up and truth out the truth that will be the truth, and the truth will always reveal itself as being the truth. Energy cannot and does not lie. Stick with me. When you feel and sense the energy, it's what it is. You don't have to guesstimate because it's going to be clear on what it is. This is why we're opening up this ram to get you back to your pineal gland so that you can become in tune with the vibration of the universe. Okay. Now just stick with me because when I'm going to be a little bit all over the map, because when you start talking about God, you got to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Okay? Just can't streamline it. You got to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. So just give me just a minute and I'm going to take you to a point where I can leave you safely in your mind. I'm not going to snatch the rug from under you. That's not what I'm trying to do, because that would be insensible. That means that you have no empathy, right? And you really have no love. But love is that element that causes us to respond, right? So that you can get someone or some persons or a group of people to see what you're saying, to be clear, right? So when you're clear, that means that it is the truth of the matter and you can see it for yourself. There's nothing like being able to see something for yourself. Isn't that something? Okay. Now, we're talking about the lie, right? I know some of you don't subscribe to the sacred text. That's fine. That's okay. But there are codes there. Even our very own Dr. Henry Clark, before he transitioned, warned us. Says, do not throw it away because there's some value in it. He didn't say believe in it. He says there's some value in it, right? Because there are some codes. Our ancestors left us some things. But one of the things Yahushua said to us, again, when you can see clear, then you see how things really what? Appear. I need you to see how things really appear, because what I want to say to you is, and I'm not debating anything, because if you look at the word debate, look at the word in the suffix in that word, bait. It actually means to bait someone, to set someone up to get in an argument with them. The truth doesn't argue. The truth reveals. How you going to argue over the truth when the truth is revealing itself and all you have to do is what? Tell it. That's all the truth looking for, is someone that what? Tell it. It ain't looking to debate. How you going to debate over the truth? You see all of these lying preachers out here because they're liars. I know I have a great many pastors, so I'm going to be tangential. But I'm going to be firm, but fair. That's what Dr. Robert Haney told me before he transitioned, master teacher, yes, sir. Quantum shifter, shapeshifter, code breaker. He told me before he transitioned, he said, there'll be many that misunderstand who you are, because they don't understand the fairness of you because you're firm. He said, you're firm, but you're fair. Yes, sir. See, if you want to get anywhere in life and you want someone in your life that really means you well, you want them to be firm with you, but you want them to be fair. I've been misunderstood. I understand that. That's fine. People have walked away. That's fine. Asked him if I chased him. No. You have your own course to plot.
Yes.
In your journey to take. But when you have someone in your life that really loves you for just being you, and they're being firm and fair with you, then that's who you want to demonstrate with. People ask you, they say, the one. And many of them are being facetious. They like the one. Yeah, right. Anyway. What is your belief? How do you believe? I tell them a man's belief is determined how he lives.
Come on. Yes, sir.
If you walk with me, then you'll see my life, and then you will want to what? Be involved in that, join in that, and be a part of that. See, you got people out here, they preaching this, that, and the other thing, but if you walk with them, they ain't walking that. They just talking it. They're not going to get in the fight.
That's right.
Put a meme out there, and I was talking about entering back into the matrix. There is nothing that is going to be achieved without you entering back into the matrix and being able to form and shape and mold and move things into position. You have people out here talking about the matrix, this is the matrix. You have to understand the matrix is where everything is molded. You come out of the matrix. You come out of a physical matrix because you come out of a spiritual matrix. And we need to have these conversations. And we need to have them on a level where they're not convoluted. We need to have them on a level where it can sit in your lap and you can grasp it. And it becomes applicable for you. What am I really saying? What I'm saying is because of the lies, we're confused about who we really are, that we don't understand that we're God. Not with a little g, as the master teacher so eloquently spoke. It is with the big G because we're gods. We have creators that created the gods. And when I say created means coming from their creative thoughts and abilities. Not that we hadn't already existed. We have always existed in existence. Existing in nothing brought us to something. What am I saying? The lies have confused us. So when you go to the church, they tell you it's only the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Stick with me, I'm going to help us. They said, well, it's only the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. But if you check that particular passage of Scripture out, you'll see that it was added to the sacred text. It is that there's no such thing as the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost of the Holy Trinity. Fact check it. Why am I telling you this? Because you will remain confused about the truth and you will not be able to see clearly and you will be disillusioned.
Yes.
Now, there is a such thing as the Father, the Spirit, and the Son. Now, fact, look it up. Spirit is the Hebrew word ruach. Ruach. Listen to what I'm saying from the back of my throat. It's gutterish. And if you heard our sounds earlier, you heard gutterish sounds because they create the vibration of the universe and cause you to become in tune with the creators. It causes you to become in tune with the cosmos, with the universe, to become one. All of it is one. Everything comes from the oneness. What is the oneness? Both male and female, they're one. You cannot have a father without a mother. You cannot have a mother without a father. You cannot. Ask yourself, fact, how did you get here? If you wasn't artificially inseminated, how did you get here? You have to have a what? A mother and a what? And a father. You could not get here without a mother and a father. I'm putting the science back into this. I'm putting the physiology back into this. The psychology. The sociology. The coming together. Becoming one again, embracing one again, and loving one again, and becoming or coming to existence. See, you're existing, but you haven't come into existence. Okay. Now you have to ask yourself this. That means then that there is nothing that can be created without both what? Male and what? Female. So if there's a father, there has to be a mother, right? So let me take you back to what I just said. The Father, the Spirit, and the Son. Again, Spirit is Ruach. Now, look it up. Fact. Ruach is feminine. It means female. So that means then that the father and the mother had what? A son. Isn't that typically how it happens? That a male and a female comes together, copulate, and what? Bring forth. This is the story. The story that is telling is just simply saying that a male and female came together and brought forth. Not only did they bring forth, but they breathed life into it. Oh, come on here. They put the breath into it. The Zoe Poeo into it. The Zoe life into it, and caused it to become a living soul. That's what the mother and father do. They come together and bring forth the Spirit into that seed. We call it a melanated explosion. And if you look at it, if you haven't had an opportunity to go online and look at it, it is a dance. When that sperm hits that egg and go inside that egg, there is a dance that starts. Yes. It's called terraforming. Start folding and popping and flipping and carrying on. And y'all think y'all be stopping, popping, and dropping. You need to see when that sperm hit that egg and cause it to become an ovum. That cyst becomes an ovum because it had had a melanated explosion, and it's creating a universe. And that universe is you. Your whole universe, everything the universe is constructed of is you. You're it. You're it inside of it. Which means that you are the divine one that rules over it. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but once you begin to hear it, other information is going to begin to join itself to that information, because capillary attraction is going to happen. Giving an example of capillary attraction. If you're having a vehicle, if you have a vehicle and you've been driving while it was raining, have you ever noticed that beads of rain run up your windshield and they get so close together that they become one? Water knows water. It's called capillary attraction. That which knows what it is always joined to itself and brings forth. So within you is the ability to bring forth what? You. What are you? You're God. You're not just some mortal being that has some type of human experience in this realm. You have the ability to create and to be creative. And that ability has been stolen from you under the auspices of religion. That you have to bow down to this God, and if you don't worship this God is going to kill you. And if you don't live a certain way, this God is going to kill you. That sounds like a sociopath to me. A psychopath.
Yes, talk about it.
Because it sounds like that whoever that is can't get along with nobody if they don't do what they say do. That's not the creators. The creator, mother and father of us designed us to be individuals, designed us to have creative abilities and to create. Everything that you see and experience comes from them. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Family, come on. It's all going to come from one family. Let me check this timeline. Excuse me. All right, Sister Cynthia, 4 o'clock says she received that hip healing right now. All right. She says, feeling that energy. I see you, Dominica, in that meditative France. Cameron. Welcome. Love that bold music to my ears. I see you, Monique. Dominique says we're about to tap into our higher vibration, our higher self. Yes, ma'am. Family from Africa, join in. Come on. Come on, Africa. Cynthia, 4 o'clock said it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mod Squad, Sabrina said kinetic energy, potential energy, or power. My homegirl, 217 Springfield, Illinois, Queen D. Dorothy Wilson, what's going on, girlfriend? Hey, Kizzy. Queen Kizzy, listen here, that girl got it on and popping. Oh, she got a love potion that's off the chain. Y'all gonna have to check it out. Oh, yes, indeed. Kizzy. Hey, Stephanie, you know I love your girl. Mod Squad, the leader. Greetings. Thank you for joining. Please like and share. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Mod Squad. Rhonda Moore. Hey, Jessica. What's going on? Mark Wright. All right. Right thinking. That's right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There's knowledge in the truth session. That's right. Mod Squad, Cynthia Ford. I see you, Lavelle. Hands in the air. I see you, Stephanie. Half right. Hello and blessings to all the family. Gotcha. Feed us the one. Dominica, gotcha. Teach my enlightened brother, Mark Wright. Gotcha. Welcome in, family. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Stephanie. Define rest indeed. Need to get back to it. Yes, indeed, Dominica. Talk about it. I see that fire and thunder and sparks, Lavelle. Hey, Kizzy. Yes. Stephanie said invite someone to watch. Fire. Brother Eugene Thomas, I see you. I see you. Maryland in the house. Illinois in the house. Texas in the house. New York in the house. We got Africa in the house. Texas in the house. Yes. South Carolina, North Carolina in the house. Come on, family. Yes, Cynthia 4 o'clock says, yes, liars indeed. Sister Stephanie says, hello, Master Teacher. Master Teacher said, greetings, family, one love, eternal light, power, peace, and prosperity, and good health. You understand me? I see the fire. I see the love. I see it. The hand claps. Come on, y'all. Family, y'all up in here and you represent them. Hey, Delphina. Yeah. Yeah, it went from the sun to sun. Yes. Cynthia 4 o'clock. I see you, Dorothy. Thank you. Thank you, family. Family, y'all awesome. Hey, Sadra. One of my wayward daughters. Hey, how you doing? Come on up in here. Yes. Now, let me get back to something that I was saying that's very important. And we're going to be dealing with this. Now, we're going to draw this out for you all. We're going to be long-winded with this in terms of Master Teacher and I working on this about being God, because it's very important. Now, what I want to get you back to is that you've been lied to about there's just only being a father. There's not only just a father, but there is a mother. You cannot create anything without a mother. A mother cannot create anything without a father. Okay? Now, there are some people that believe that a female can impregnate herself and have a baby. But I don't subscribe to that, nor will I buy into that. But the example happens every day. Someone is bringing forth a child. And what did they do? They what? Copulated. Or they were artificially what? Inseminated. See, the nectar is right in line with this. KD, look at this. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, but within you're right, Sister Sabrina, Mod Squad, about that one electron. But within all things exists both male and female. So remember we talked about this. Remember we talked about how that there were both male and female. That they were what? Help lords and what? And diploids, and came together and created a what? Diploid. It takes two to make one. Wait a minute. That sounds like mathematics to me. Most Def says all about mathematics. It takes two to make one. It takes a mother and father to make what? One. Or there is times that the freak of nature happen and there may be twins, triplets, quadruplets, toptuplets, or whatever you call them. But that is a freak of nature. The design is only to have one. And please note that I am not being disrespectful to anyone. I'm not calling anyone a freak. I'm saying that that act that happens is an unnatural act. It is an incident that happens as a result of things not properly working as they should have, which we call those what? Anomalies. I'm talking to the master teacher. We call those anomalies. There are not anomalies. There are things that fits outside of the law of how things operate. We call those what? Anomalies. Anomalies exist every now and then. An anomaly happens. And sometimes those anomalies are referred to as what? Miracles. Come on, talk to me. I'm going to talk to you today. Talk back to me. What am I saying to you? That if you're not in tune with what is going on, then you will not understand what is really happening. When we get to the story of the mother and the father, when you get to the story of Joseph and Mary, if you read the sacred text, when you read the genealogy and read it all the way back, you'll find out that Yahushua, whom is wrongly referred to as Jesus, was the son of Yosef. Hello? Was the son of Yosef. You call him Joseph. It's important to get these names correct because you can go back in antiquity and find out what they really mean, because they mean something. They're not just talking about people, it's talking about power and authority. We're not talking about religion. Religion is absent of science. Is that which is absent of science. But when you put science back into what they call religion, then you find the truth. And the truth has nothing to do with religion. The truth has everything to do with that the story is talking about a family that came to this universe and had children. We done turn it into something else. And out of that one family, you have to understand, I just told you about anomalies. Anomalies can also be summed up in mutations, how things mutate. Given that the environment goes through a radical change, then the genetic element of things respond to the universe and will create accordingly.
Yes.
Our genes respond to the environment and not the environment to our genes. Our genes survey, sense, send out sonar, find out what's happening in the universe, and then creates accordingly. We're just confused about it. Our ancestors have always been able to call upon what we needed to come out of the spirit realm. We surveyed the environment and knew what we need. We knew we needed a Messiah. We weren't looking for no Savior. We was looking for a Messiah. What is a Messiah? One that has information on how to lead you to that promised place that is yours. Not taking you to a place in the sky. I'm trying to talk to you. Trying to bring you out of confusion. The lie has confused you. You got these lying preachers running around beating up on women, talking about the clothes women wear. What's wrong with you? You can't look at a female and not want to do something to her because her cleavage is out. That's your problem. That's not her problem. That's yours. She's not tempting you. That's your inability to keep your own eyes in your own head. You go back in antiquity, the way that they dressed, it was sheer clothing, see-through clothing, where you could see nipples and everything. It was voluptuous. Back in Akabulan, Africa, the seductive dances and everything that goes forth, but to you it's the devil because you have no self-control. Are we gonna talk up in here? There's nothing like being able to gaze upon a beautiful woman that's well put together and she's carrying herself. Come on here. That just simply bring things into perspective for you and call on your manhood, come on here, to be in check.
Talk about, yes.
You got these sisters with their head covered up. That makes you sanctified and make you holy. No, it doesn't. It simply make you hot. And you take some of that stuff off. And then it doesn't make a man desire you because he can't see you. That doesn't make a man desire you. Energy is shared between two persons that attracts them. Are y'all talking to me? Because I'm going to talk to you today. That brings people together. Religion in its purest form is destructive. This is why we're going to get back to being God, because religion in its purest form is destructive because it destroys people. It condemns people. It sentences people to death, sentences people to a place of torment. Who would want to be involved in anything like that anyway? That doesn't make sense because that's not heaven. That's not hell. Heaven and hell is right here in this universe, which we've been sent here to create. This is where we come to create. This is where we come to create. That's right, Dorothy. Energy. Yeah, right, Sabrina, make you hot. See, let me explain something to you all, and I'm gonna get us out of here. Yeah, no self-control. That's right, Sabrina. Since Forrest Clark says, teach right, no self-discipline. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yes. Okay. Yes, I hear. Yes. Hey, Yolanda. That's good knowledge. All right. Gratitude. All right. Let me say this and then. Yeah. Misused and inappropriate touch in the religious. Yes. In religion. Yes. Now, here's what I want to say. Now, all of us have, most of us, probably a number of you all that are on the timeline or come through the truth session have been in church and been involved in church, right? But here was the whole premise. The whole premise was not for us to go in the church.
Yes, sir.
But it was for us to go through the church. I say that again, and I'm going to explain to you why. It was never intended for us to go in it, but through it. Because what our ancestors did was they hid something there called the Spirit. They hid it. And we were to go and get it and move on with it. Because everything that is in there isn't for us, wasn't subscribed for us. Are you listening to me? You hear me and you hear me well. If you're sitting up in there, you're being indoctrinated. You're not being opened up and freed. You're being imprisoned and you're being stoked with fear. When you're fearful of the Spirit, hear me. When you're fearful of the Spirit, and the master teacher taught this, Yahushua said, a man that is, or woman, that is filled full of the Spirit is like the wind. No one knows from whence he or she comes or they go, for they're what? Like the what? Wind, because you have creative ability. You have the ability to be here while simultaneously being there because you are God.
Yes.
Our abilities have been stolen from us. Our potential, our possibilities, our probability has been taken from us. And so we don't understand our purpose. Listen to me, I'm bringing it back into your hearing. There is a yearning in you. There's something that's telling you that there's more. There's something that's telling you, come on here. You know it's more.
Yes.
Now all you need to do is hear it. Hear somebody talking about it. Hear somebody, come on here, manipulating it and pushing and prodding and touching it, massaging it to bring it back into your purpose. Y'all all right out there? Dr. Wilson says knowledge is power. You have to be able to question what you're being taught. It's not designed to be systematically trained. Correct. Yes, Dorothy says, I have and still go to church, but I have the knowledge to understand what's actually being said. There is a difference of being programmed. You feel me? Absolutely. Absolutely. Sabrina says, so what happens when our creativeness is done? When our creativeness is done, you're saying that, are you asking, is it time for us to transition? Yes, when our purpose is fulfilled, it's time for us to transition and start another journey. This isn't, we don't die. It's impossible for us to die because we're eternal divine beings. And this is what the church has done, has scared people, that you're going to die and go to hell. There's no such place as hell except here on earth. The hell that you make it. And where's heaven? The master teacher taught that heaven is on the inside. It's on the inside of you. It's on the inside of us. This is heaven. So that means that we have the ability to let heaven out. And when we let heaven out, there are anomalies that happens that cannot be explained by natural law. People limbs grow back. People hearts begin to function properly. Blind eyes are open. People that temporarily died, for lack of a better term, came back to life. These are anomalies because what happens. Healings happen, miracles happen because that's what heaven does. That's the creative ability and power that we've lost, but we've given it to some entity, come on here, that's out there that we're too busy praying to, as opposed to what? Doing what needs to be done. And that's using the power and authority that has been given unto us to do so with. Because we are the ones. That's why I'm the one. It's going to come to you. Watch, extraordinary, supernatural things are going to begin to happen in your environment. And things are going to begin to happen as a result of hearing what we're saying to you. You're going to begin to develop those powers that you have that are there. And some of you are utilizing them, but guess what? You're going to bring them, rein them in, and then you're going to calibrate them, and then you're going to use them in a wiser way. This is your season. This is a season that these things are really going to begin to happen for you. They're going to begin to happen. Listen, we're going to be talking about some other things throughout what we're dealing with and demonstrating with. The master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, and myself, the host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Along with JP and KD, the songbird, the Prince of Peace, and along with Kafira, the baby bird. Listen, that's in the house, and none other than the master teacher, the shapeshifter, the code breaker. On the congos and bongos. Let us go ahead and take you out. Kizzy says, I told her that sounds like something her and her husband had to deal with. His lack of self-control and her with her insecurities. Yes. 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 Yeah, that my pants were too tight, that her husband was looking at my behind. She called me a Jezebel. Yeah, that, listen, and you told her right. Yes, that's a lack of self-control. And the interesting thing about it is the church is supposed to be teaching self-control. Don't understand it. Yeah, we have a lot to learn, but we're going to talk about some things. Yes, even in the Bible, it says we have the same power that God has. Yes, it does. The power to be greater things. Yes, that's correct. I love it when y'all put this on the timeline. People say, Dorothy, you've been in a whole nother world. I say, yep, every day. Okay, 100, that's right. Much love, much love. All right, much love, family, much love, one love, fam. Listen, as always, y'all know I come to that spot and place and time where I must say, hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder on it. But by all means, govern yourselves accordingly. Shalom Aleichem. Mishpikah. Peace be unto you, family.